Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making oha soup. This is a delicious delicacy from the eastern part of Nigeria. Let's go quickly through the ingredients for this recipe and also make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. So first we have our fresh cow meat and then our fresh cow skin. Also we have our crayfish, our red pepper, our seasoning, and also our yellow pepper. Then next we have our stockfish, Uziza leaves, cocoyam, palm oil, and we also have our ogiri, which is a fermented sesame seed, and then finally we have our oha leaves. Now let's go right into prepping and cooking. So first we wash our cocoyam and then we put it to a boil, and then in a clean pot we had some fresh cow meat, and then we also had some fresh cow skin. Yes, no onions. This is because our soup does not need onions, and especially if you're using ogiri. But if you want onions, you can go ahead. Then go on to also add your seasoning cubes and your salt. Once you're done seasoning up, you want to add some water in there and then cover up to boil for about 5 minutes, depending on the quantity of your meat. You can just go on with your stockfish after this and also cover for about another 3 minutes. If you notice, you will see that I did not add too much of water at the beginning of this cooking process because I can just do this as much as I go. I wanted my soup as sticky and as thick as possible. Next, you want to go in with your blended red and yellow pepper. And I also want to add in some crayfish in there. Add as much as possible as you can. Then go on to add some water. I mentioned earlier that I want to add water as I go. So then go on to add in some palm oil after this has come to a boil. And then let this boil for about another 3 minutes before going on to add in your blended or pounded cocoyam. Now this is just a process to make it thicken and sticky enough to your taste. Now go on to stir this properly and thoroughly, leaving no lumps. You can see that the soup is already trying to come together, and I just have to turn the stockfish because I wanted all of the flavors of the soup to be infused into it. Now I added more water and then I proceed to add in my ogiri. This just have a way of changing the game of this soup. It's improved not just the taste but also the texture and the flavor. Now, here is the fun part. Ogiri is also known to have great health benefits, detoxifying the body and boosting the immune system. Now, the next thing is to add in your Uziza leaves. You want to make sure that this boils for about 2 minutes before you add in your oha leaves, which is the final step for this recipe. Now, I would advise that we use some fresh oha leaves and make sure to cut them with your hand instead of using knife because this can make the leaves get darker. So I just make sure to cut them with my hand. It can be chunky, can be big or even tiny, just as you want it, before going on to add into this soup and making sure to give it a nice little stir. Then cover and leave to steam for about 2 minutes. Do not let the stew over steam because you want the leaves going black, so you just want to check in on your soup right away. Guys, our soup is all ready. This soup is so good. Guys, trust me, you definitely have to try this soup because this is such a very aromatic, delightful and healthy dish. Serve this also with your fufu, pounded yam, gari, or any kind of swallow at all, and you're down for a satisfying meal. Anyways, let me know if you'll be giving this a try, and also if you will want to see more cooking videos from me like this one. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.